And welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. And we're going to catch you up on the last week of our quest to help the Dodgers win the National League West in 1990 without Alfredo Griffin at shortstop. But first, wanted to make a little comment about Bob Walk throwing a no-hitter, a combined no-hitter, with Landrum. Walk pitching 7 innings, 0 hits, 2 walks, 6 Ks. Landrum finishing it up with 2 innings and 2 K. Only 1 run scored. Jay Bell knocked that runner in. And the Pirates beat the Phillies, who were at one time, and they still might be, the leader in runs per game in the National League, at least just the National League, maybe the whole major leagues. Got shut out by Walk and Campusano. Walk gets the MVP award. Let's see if there's like a Jay Bell hit a home run. Okay, so that was the 1 run. And Bob pitched 7 innings. He goes to 10 and 5 on the year. Great. Pitching by Bob, and it's listed as a no-hitter in his game log. However, if we go out of Pirates section and we go to pitching, you will see that it does not list Walk as a no-hitter, similar to Mike LaCosse's no-hitter, although he gave up a run, and it was combined also with Atlee Hammaker. No credit for that. So the game only seems to credit if you don't give up a run and you have to pitch all 9 innings. So that's where we're at with that. There's the current state of the team pitching. If we go to just pitching in general, it will list who has a no-hitter, and when the game does repopulate, you won't see Bob Walk's name up there. The Dodgers have been playing at an 8 and 5 clip over the last 13 games. I'll show you the breakdown of the wins and losses after the game comes back to me. They've kind of played, to me, up and down. There you see the 2 no-hitters. Brown still gets credit, and Frank Tanana started us off with the perfect game. Let's go to the Dodgers. They just don't play as well at home, for whatever reason that is, than they do on the road. We try to keep them afloat. The last game that was on this channel involved the second place San Francisco Giants, and the Dodgers had won the second game of that series by a 4-3 score. That was a close one, with Hartley getting the win and Cruz getting the save. The next game that was not on the channel, the Dodgers played the Giants, and Tim Belcher got knocked around pretty badly early on in this game. The Dodgers did come back, but not nearly enough. Belcher went 6 innings, gave up 7 earned runs, 6 of them in the third. Home runs by Clark, Matt Williams, Kevin Mitchell. You get the idea. That game was not close, and the Giants did not get swept. Next up came Atlanta, and the Braves got met with a whirlwind of Dodger bats. This was an easy 13-0 win. The Dodgers only led 5-0 going into the 8th, and then they broke it wide open. Clary pitched, okay, I'm not great for 3 2/3, but they did pull him before it got too bad. And then Joe Hesketh came in and just, that last bit that he pitched, just fell apart. 6 walks, 2 Ks. And Valenzuela, who pitched really well, his best game easily of the season, was allowed to keep going because of the lead. And he got a shutout. And that really helps the bullpen, as you know. Batting wise, 2 hits for Murray. Daniels with the home run. Oh, excuse me, not a home run, with 3 RBI. Javier with 4 hits. Sharperson with 2 hits. Again, that's how the offense seems to work the best. Going up and down the lineup, getting hits. 3 errors by Jeff Blauser definitely contributed to the win. Next up were 2 close games. Ramon Martinez just outdueled Charlie Leibrandt 3-1. Take a look at that game. Holmes had to come in and close it down. This was close. It was scoreless till the 7th. Let's take a look at the later innings here. Actually, Atlanta led 1-0 on a double by Oddibe McDowell. And then Javier singled, Sharperson doubled, Gibson grounded out to tie the game, and then Daniels grounded out to take the lead. And then in the 8th, Samuel flied out, Murray singled, Vizcaíno flied out, a balk got him to second, and Socha knocked him in with a single, 3-1. And then in the 9th, Holmes came in, 1-2-3. A close game, no doubt. And then the Dodgers won 5-1 in the second game of the, the third game of the 4-game set against Atlanta. Mike Morgan started and pitched okay, and as soon as he got in trouble, Hartley came in and he pitched really well. Both had plus stuff. Dodgers getting 2 hits each from Murray, Samuel, and Brooks. Eddie Murray with his 14th home run. Gant with a solo shot. The only run for the Braves, whose offense is not the same as I remember. Oh, actually, Morgan did not get pulled. He got ejected for arguing on a walk, I believe. Our offense is not as potent without David Justice, who's been injured. And then the Braves did come back and won the final game of the 4-game set, 4-1. That game was close until the 8th. It was 1-0 Atlanta. And then Wetland came in. Maybe left in a little too long. And there was an error involved. Let's see. Harris and Wetland had an error there. Let's see that 8th inning to pinpoint what happened. Smoltz struck out. Smith grounded to third but was safe on an error. Smith stole second. Then hit back to the pitcher, safe on error. So 2 errors in 1/2 inning. Then Cruz got Gant to strike out. But then, looking to get out of the inning, still down 1-0, Dale Murphy. And this is one of the things I like about playing this game, and teams keeping their legends, not trading them away. Dale probably would have been close to being traded. Well, he was traded on August the 3rd. So he might not even have played, and he definitely wouldn't have played without Justice being injured. He had a 3-run home run that pretty much sealed that game. Then Cincinnati came to town. This was a very strange game because Tom Browning came in with a terrible ERA, and he didn't pitch great. He gave up 11 hits in 7 innings, but only 2 earned runs. He scattered them all over the place. And Belcher pitched pretty well, only 1 earned run. But Hartley came in and did not. This was a very un-Hartley-like performance. 3 earned runs. If we look at the play-by-play here, here's Sharperson single, Murray singles with 1 out, and then Daniels and Samuel come up against the lefty, do nothing. Brooks singles in the second. Vizcaíno grounds into a double play. Socha singles. Belcher strikes out. They just couldn't put it all together in the same inning. Sharperson singles. Gibson singles. Murray singles. So you're down 2-1 now. Nobody's out. And you got the tying run at second. And a go-ahead run at first. Strikeout, line out, fly out. Daniel Samuel Brooks. Sixth inning. Ground out. Single, single. Samuel gets to third. Vizcaíno grounds out. That's it. That gets the second run home, and you're tied, and you're thinking, okay, 2/3 of the game finished. We'll bring in Hartley. He'll do a good job. We'll have a chance to win. Immediately gives up a run. Ground out, double, wild pitch, safe on an error. The run scores. Then gets through the 8th, okay. Still down only by 1. 9th inning. Again, under his pitch limit. Double by Oliver. Bragg singles. Hatcher singles. Morris bunts. If they let Morris bunt, it was 3 for 4 in the game with 3 doubles. Then a ground out. Another run scores. Strikeout. And I don't even know who Scudder is. He came in and struck out the side in the 9th. So then that put it at a 2-game losing streak, and I felt like this next game, the last game that I played before today, was almost a must-win against the Reds. And the Dodgers did win. Not the way that I expected, and not without a cost. Runs all over and hits all over the place in this game. Okay? Down 1-0. Murray grounds out, but was safe. And he starts off at second. Okay, Daniels flies out. Socha flies out. Wild pitch, she's the third. Javier singles him in. We're tied. Go to the second. Valenzuela gets a single to score Harris. Dodgers lead 2-1. Go to the third. Javier hits a solo home run, which is very rare. Dodgers lead 3-1. You're thinking, okay, we're all right. Go to the fourth. Valenzuela pitching. Hatcher walks. Oliver flies out. Quinones gets a single. So Hatcher scores. Because Hatcher moved up on the flyout. You're still up by 1. So I say, forget it. We're done with Valenzuela. We're going to Cruz. Cruz comes in. Benzinger greets him with the single, but then he gets a strikeout. Then Larkin doubles, and now Cincinnati has the lead. So no relief there. Dodgers tie it in the 4th on a Murray single. Go to the 5th. Trying to get some more length out of Cruz. Oster walks. Davis strikes out. Hatcher gets hit. So you get first and second. Oliver singles. So now you got the bases loaded. And this could get really ugly. Cruz is supposed to go multiple innings. He's gone 1. Fortunately, Holmes comes in, strikes out Quinones and Benzinger. Move to the 6th. Still 4-4. Yes, 4-4. Norm Charlton comes in, pitches horribly. Harris flies out, Gibson strikes out, Samuel hits a home run. So got the lead back. Brooks singles. Murray hits a 2-run homer. It's 7-4. You think, exhale, 2/3 of the game finished. You're up by 3. No problem. Okay. Bring in Searage, who was at one time very reliable pitcher. Ground out, single, walk, wild pitch. Now you got 2 runners in scoring position. Oliver grounds out. Quinones grounds out. Okay. After bringing Guy in. Still a 2-run lead. No runs for the Dodgers. Go to the 8th. Use Howell to get out of a jam. Larkin grounds out. Bragg strikes out. You go, okay, 3 more outs. Still up by 2. No problem. Dodgers again strike out 3 in a row against Myers, including the pitcher Howell. Left him in. Soon as go to the 9th, trying to get some. Howell had pitched well. Howell had gotten a ground out and a strikeout. Okay, 2 batters and still under his pitch count. Using a lot of relief pitchers. Oster comes up. Walks. Davis singles. Oster goes to 3rd. The tying runs at 1st. Hatcher grounds a single on a play where I hit the button in it on accident. I was ready to bring in Wetland batter ahead, regardless. Run scores. It's a 1-run game, and the tying run is at 3rd with nobody out. This could have gone really ugly. Okay? Bring in Wetland. Pitches good. Very good. Oliver grounds out. Get that first out of the inning. Run scores. We're tied. So that's a huge letdown. But at least you got an out and nobody's on. He gets the next 2 guys. We go to the 9th. Murray strikes out. Daniel singles. Socha singles. Winning run at 2nd. Javier grounds a single. But Daniels can't score. So the bases are loaded. Sharperson's up with 1 out. Fly ball. Probably gets him home, but he grounds to 1st, and they throw out Daniels at home. So the bases are loaded again with 2 outs now, and Harris walks against the left-hander Myers, and they win 8-7. Definitely not how it was drawn up. I'd like to see who the MVP of this game was. Oh, Murray with the 2-run shot. Just a mess all over the place. Fortunately, this game was not filmed because if it had been, you would have heard the sound of hair being pulled out of my head. So that's where we're at. The Giants are 4.5 back. Houston still hanging in there at 6.5. And the Dodgers have a 15-game road trip coming up. Let's take a look. Since we were just there, we'll go back. This will be the last home game. And also, looking at that last game, one other thing I wanted to point out was I used, I believe, 7 relievers. 7 relievers. So we're down in this game. It'll be Ramon Martinez starting, and there's 2 guys left. I think Howell, who pitched horribly. Well, he pitched well at the very beginning and then couldn't go more than 2 batters. And Dave Walsh, and that's it. So Valenzuela. Cruz was supposed to eat up almost as much, at least 2 innings. He got 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pitchers used. This is Howell's plus stuff. I'm really having a hard time believing when they put plus and minus stuff. Pitchers have good and bad days, but at least make them look like that. So today will be the last game of the homestand for the Dodgers against San Francisco. This is The first of 5 against San Francisco. Then we go to San Francisco for 4. Cincinnati for 3. Atlanta for 4. By my count, that's 11. Then New York for 4, and that's 15 before they come back home. Now, the Dodgers do play better on the road, but that is daunting, especially when your bullpen is right now in shambles. And other than the 6th, I don't see a day off. There's a day off to travel to Cincinnati, although that doesn't usually mean anything for my pitchers or my position. Well, it might for my pitchers, but it definitely won't for my position players. This is a tough stretch of about 60 games left, 61 to be super accurate. You need 30 wins, 500 to get to 90, and that's about where I think you have a chance to win the division. This first 15 is going to be hard. You're looking to stay over 500, maybe win 8, maybe go under 500 and win 7. This first 5 against San Francisco, you'd like to win 2 and only lose a game off of that week. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So again, the Dodgers don't have many options pitching-wise. This is looking like a loss ahead of time, even though we need to win 2 of these and the other 4 are in San Francisco. It would be nice if Ramon brought out his typical A performance and went a long distance, if not the whole game, given I only have 2 pitchers so to relieve him. Against Burkett, who does not have an ERA of 3.79 in the real game. I'm going to need a lot of offense, or I'm going to need a really great pitching performance, or some blend of both to get through this. Otherwise, the lead will shrink to 3.5. So we're looking for some good performances from the main 3, Murray, Daniels, and Scioscia. Javier will back cleanup. He's been hot lately. He will not play center field. Jose Gonzalez will get an opportunity today. Sharperson's there. Third, Harris will play second. And Vizcaino will play short. Harris will go to second base. And Ramon will pitch. Kirk has fallen off. He's actually behind Hubie against right-handers. But we're going to give Gonzalez a chance here. He's hit really well against right-handers for a 796 clip. That could just be because of limited at-bats. He does play center field excellently, so we're going to give him a chance there to try to help out Ramon. Maybe a little less offense. Maybe these guys can hit off the bench. Kirk seemingly is becoming a part-time player, as his stats against lefties is much better. He's really tailed off the month of July. So that's where we're at. You know the Giants offense is good. They were held down pretty well in the 2 games previously on this channel. And then they exploded. The offense is out to center. The wind is blowing 6 miles an hour out to center field. Eddie Murray has 11-game hitting streak. So to win this game, you're probably going to have to score more than 5. I'm going to say 7 to probably win this game. These 3 right here, I don't know, and I only have 1 left-hander. I could use him at some strategic point against these 3, but Walsh has not pitched great against lefties lately. So, again, I'm hoping to use all 135 pitches by Ramon. We'll see how it goes. Dodgers defense is set. Let's play the game. Butler starts off with a ground ball to short. Vizcaino up with it. Quick throw to Murray. 1 down. For Clark, Martinez pitches, and there's a fly ball to Gonzalez. That's a catch. That's 2 down for Leach. He hits a fly ball to right field. Still going. It looks like it's playable for Javier. And a 1-2-3 start. So hopefully that'll continue. After half an inning, the Giants 0. The Dodgers coming up. Eddie starts off. And 12-game hitting streak. As that's aligned over Riles' head. And we're going to hold at the single. I apologize for all the dinging. I told you in the last game I had an issue with the button. Hopefully that'll correct itself. I'll try my best here. 1 on for Daniels. Pitch by Burkett. Fly ball to right. Looks playable. Leach is under it. 1 out. Murray goes back to first. For Scioscia. And there's a wild pitch or passed ball as Murray moves to second. It's ruled a wild pitch. So Murray in scoring position for Scioscia. 3-0 count. And he swings and hits one to center. Butler going back. Looks playable. He's got it. Murray going to try to tag on his arm? He will. He moves to third. Leaves it up to Javier. Hitting .295 on the season. Got his 4th home run in the last game. Looking to get his 40th RBI here. Burkett set. And the pitch to Javier is a ground ball to Thompson, who just came off the DL recently. He throws to Clark, and the Dodgers don't score. We're through 1. The Dodgers threaten. But after 1, it's 0-0. 88 degrees. So very warm. All right. No score. First score probably sets the tone. Here's a guy who can score real easily, Kevin Mitchell. 25 home runs on the year. Martinez's pitch. There's a base hit into left field. Daniels goes to cut it off. Gets it back in. Holds him to a single. First hit for the Giants. Here's Williams. Pitch is a wild pitch. We're not going to throw it a second in case that gets thrown away. So Mitchell's in scoring position with nobody out. Oh, wow. He goes to third? He goes to third on the play, but I didn't throw it. That must have bounced around into the bleachers. I don't know. All right, we're in real trouble now. 2-1 count on Williams. And the go-ahead run is at third. We're not going to play in. We're just going to give up the run. That's fly ball to Gonzalez. That should do it. He's under it. That's 1 out. Mitchell will score easily. It's 1-0 Giants. They set the tone. They lead. Nobody on 1 out for Kennedy. So I don't really know what Martinez did wrong there except throw the ball away. Usually 1 base on a wild pitch, but not on that play. 2 outs as Gonzalez makes the catch for Riles. He strikes him out. So the single, the wild pitch, 2-base error, and the fly out get the Giants a run. After 1.5, it's 1-0 Giants. For Gonzalez, who starts off with a base hit to left. Throws it back in. And Gonzalez should have fairly good speed. I don't know if I want to run or not. Sharperson up. We'll let him hit. It's a liner right at Thompson, and they double up Gonzalez. Well, things not going great so far. Let Sharperson hit, and he hits into a double play. I'll bring up Harris. Looks like he lines a single over Thompson's head. So maybe Gonzalez gets to third on that play if he doesn't get thrown out. Who knows? 2 outs for Vizcaino. And he strikes out. So we're through 2. Giants lead 1-0. Martinez facing Thompson. He gives up a base hit. This is not going well. He's thrown over 30 pitches now. Nope, 28. Around 30 pitches. Thompson, 65% chance to steal. We'll throw over there once. See if that lowers it. That's lower. Burkett, 6 hits and 42 at bats. We're going to try. Usually, yeah, we're not going to try. We're going to let him bunt. He does. Murray tags him out, it looks like. So he gets Thompson over to second with the top of the order. Good strategy there. Martinez is going to have to pitch his way out of it. Butler and Clark. Single tie gives them another run. It could be worse than that, too. Martinez hits Butler. I need Ramon to go a long time in this game. He's already thrown 32 pitches. Okay, the only benefit here is that Thompson is in front of Butler. Otherwise, he'd be stealing. Here's Clark. Could get ugly quick. Fly ball to right. Back goes Javier. Looks like he's got it. Makes the catch. Thompson's definitely going to tag up. And he'll make it easily. He'll be first and third with 2 out for Leach. Butler with 40 steals, but a 33% chance right here. I'm going to just pitch. And Leach gets a base hit. 2-0. Butler's probably going to third. 1% chance. These are really easy decisions to make when the percentages are less than double digits. Well, Martinez has not brought his A game thus far. It's 2-0 Giants. And here's Mitchell. And I don't have any other choice but to pitch to him. I mean, and he strikes him out. We're through 2.5. Giants lead 2-0. I said 7 runs is going to have to do it. So, I mean, they got to start hitting Burkett. His ERA is 4.60. He's 8-8. He's given up 19 more hits than he has innings pitched. He does have a lot of strikeouts, though. Thus far, the Dodgers have 3 hits, but nothing to show for it in the runs department. Martinez starts off with the single over Riles' head. Maybe that's a foreshadowing of things to come that are good. Is he going to go for second? I'm not going to take the bait, no. Not going for second. All right, top of the order's up. Here's Eddie Murray, playing it conservative. He hits a comebacker, it looks like, to Burkett. He's going to race him to the bag. It's close, and he's safe. Eddie Murray with a rare infield hit. He dives for the base, but Eddie beats him. So first and second, nobody out. This is a good opportunity here, and you got Daniel, Scioscia, and Javier out. Pitch to Daniels is a wild pitch or pass the ball. Is it a 2-base error so Martinez can score? Of course not. Both runners move up. Tying runs now at second in scoring position with nobody out. And a 1-1 count on Cal. And he blasts one. That looks gone. Is it over the fence? Just barely. Whew. 3-run shot for Cal Daniels, and the Dodgers retake the lead. Or take the lead. 3-2. All right, still nobody out in this inning. Here's Scioscia. That was Cal's 19th home run. Excuse me for not saying that. That's a fly out to Leach. And here's Javier. Pitch by Burkett is a ground ball to Will. He should tap. No, it's a single. Ground ball down the first base, fielded by Clark. Clark won't make a play. So Javier is on, 1 out for Gonzalez, who singled his first time up. First to throw over. Don't pick him off. Thank you. Let Gonzalez have a chance to hit. It's a fly ball to left. That's an easy play from Mitchell. 2 down. Javier retreats. For Sharperson, who last time lined into a double play. First to throw over. Don't pick him off. I'm not going anywhere. Sharperson hits a ground ball to Riles. See if he goes the easy way. Nope. Going to throw him out at first, and he gets Sharperson. We're through 3. A third of the way through this game. The Dodgers lead 3-2. So Ramon finally has his first lead. Finally has a lead. See if that helps with his pitching. 43 into the first third. Pitch to Williams. Fly ball to left. It's deep. It's not playable. It's gone. And we're tied at 3. At least that was a solo shot. But Martinez definitely not pitching his best. So the 3-run shot by Daniels is given back on Williams' 18th home run of the year, 345 feet into the left field bullpen. All right, got to shake that off. That's the Giants' 4th hit. And here comes Kennedy. Catcher lines one into left. That's a single. I don't really have any options here. The 2 guys I have left have about 50 pitches between them. So Martinez is going to have to do better. Riles hits a liner. That's into center field. That's a base hit. 2 on, nobody out, and this is looking like a big inning for the Giants as well. Here's Thompson. He's got a hit in his first at bat. He hits a fly ball to right. Javier looks like he has it. He makes the catch. Kennedy going to tag on his 2-arm? So something that's actually worse than a 2-arm is a catcher. 1 out for Burkett. We'll let him bunt here if that's what he's going to do. He does. Scioscia picks it up, fires to Harris. That's 2 outs. All right, you can still get out of this without giving up more than just a solo shot if you can get Butler. 825 OPS here. Pitch by Martinez. Fly ball. Gonzalez looks like he's got it. Coming in, makes the catch. We're through 3.5. It's 3-3 tie. All right, you're going to have to score runs to win this game. Start off with Harris at the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9. He walks. That'll bring up Vizcaino. Pitch. First they're going to throw over at Harris. Nothing doing. Vizcaino hits a fly ball to right. Leach coming in. That should be easy pickings. 1 out for Martinez. We'll see if Martinez can lay down a bunt here. He should be able to. Gets it down. Williams picks it up. He's going to first. And they get him. 2 out for Murray, who's 2 for 2 thus far. Has extended his hitting streak to 12 games. Base hit here could give the Dodgers another run and break the tie. Pitch by Burkett. They walk him intentionally. All right, pick your poison. Here's Daniels, who has a 3-run shot. Pitched by Burkett. Fly ball. Still going up. Still going up. And it's not coming down until it's in the stands. That's another 3-run shot for Cal Daniels. 6 RBI on the game. And the Dodgers retake the lead 6-3. Wow. And that intentional walk, that run was paid for by that intentional walk by Burkett. Thanks. His 20th, his 19th and his 20th on the season, 350-foot shot. And back-to-back innings with 3-run homers by Cal Daniels. The Dodgers lead 6-3. Wow. That inning came out of nowhere. Just trying to get a run home. And it turns into a gigantic mess. Go back and watch my video on over-analysis of intentional walks or something like that, where I've fell in love with that for a short while, and it can help you, and sometimes it can burn you bad, and that time it did the Giants. Scioscia up next, and he lines one into right. Leach picking it up. Scioscia's in with a double, his 19th of the season. I don't know how much longer Burkett's going to stay in. He's at 82 pitches out of a possible 125. Okay, here's Javier. You can score more if you want. I said 7. You're not there yet. So here's Javier up to the plate. But he hits a lazy ground ball to Thompson, who should get him easily. And they do. We're through 4. The Dodgers, with back-to-back half innings of 3 each, lead 6-3. All right, Ramon, you have a lead again. This time a 3-run lead. Let's see if he can pitch better. Clark, Leach, and Mitchell. And if anybody gets on Williams, who's already homered. He walks Clark. Not a good start. Facing Leach, who singled last time up. He hits a fly ball to right. Looks playable for Javier. He makes the catch. Clark in a tag. No. Okay, here's Mitchell. He has a hit and a run facing Martinez. The pitch. Fly ball deep. No, it's not deep. Gonzalez coming in. Fooled me there for a second. He makes the catch in shallow center. Clark back to first. 2 out for Williams, who homered his last time up. I do remember that. Martinez pitches. Liner to Vizcaino. He's got it. We're through 4.5. That's it for Burkett. Trevor Wilson coming in. We're through 4.5 at 6-3 Dodgers. Trevor Wilson, the left-hander, is in now. So we can get Gonzalez out of the game right here, except that he's played really good defense and he's made a lot of plays. So we're going to leave him in for right now. Wilson on the season, 4.97 ERA. 5-3 with a save, 55 hits and 58 innings. That's pretty good, but his walks and his strikeouts are the same at 24. Now, Gonzalez does not hit well against left-handers, so we're going to try a bunt here. See if that works. We don't usually bunt. Virtually never. And it's not going to work here either, because they get Gonzalez. Okay, here's Sharperson facing Wilson, the lefty. Sharperson should usually do better against lefties, and this one looks like he dunked it into left field for a base hit. 1 out single for Sharperson. A poor play by Mitchell. Here's Harris, who doesn't hit lefties well either. Try some hit and run here. Let's try it. Sharperson with a 75% chance. Maybe this could work. No, he's going to run, and the throw to second. He's stolen it. All right. Well, that was kind of like hit and run, except he missed the ball. So it's a 2-2 count on Harris. Maybe at best we can hope for a ground ball and move him to third for Vizcaino. So we're going to let Harris hit. Pitch. Ground ball to first. See if Sharperson moves over to third on the play. He does. So wild pitch, pass ball. Oh, he throws home. I don't know what happened there. Let's see. Harris is out on a close call. Sharperson goes to third and is trying to score. He's out. I didn't tell him to go home. So the inning's over. Vizcaino doesn't even get a chance. No runs. We're through 5. It's 6-3 Dodgers. I mean, if I pushed try for home, okay. And he gets thrown out. But I didn't even get an option on that one. I would have held him anyhow. Anyhow, we're through 5. We need Ramon to pitch farther than that, leading 6-3. Facing Kennedy, Riles, and Thompson. All have hits off of him earlier in the game. Strikes out Kennedy. That's a good start. Here's Riles. Fly ball. He has home runs in this game. In this season. Javier makes the catch. He had 10 home runs. Wow. So, no home run there, though. 2 outs for Thompson. Martinez's pitch struck him out. His 4th K. We're through 5.5. It's 6-3 Dodgers. I feel like we still need another run. I'd like one more run. Here's Vizcaino, the leadoff. Then he pops it up foul. Clark should have this easily. And Wilson's come in and pitched pretty well. Here's Martinez. He will hit for himself. He has a single. That is not one. That's a fly ball to Butler. That's 2 outs for Murray, who's 2 for 2. He's been walked. He's scored twice on home runs by Daniels. So let's see if he can get on and give Daniels a chance for a 3 home run game. Pitch is a comebacker. That's not going to get it done. And he's out. We're through 6. 2/3 of the game finished. But it's still more to go as Martinez has to try to go most of the way. It's 6-3 Dodgers. All right, 9 outs to a win. I probably have 4 outs max from my bullpen. So that means I need 5 outs from Martinez, which means I need him to get through this top of the lineup in this inning. First, somebody will be hitting for Trevor Wilson. Let's see who that is. Jose Uribe comes to the plate. Uribe on the season hitting .238. 2 doubles, 15 RBI. All right, let's see if we can keep him off base before Butler, Clark, and Leach. Martinez set the pitch. Popped up. Scioscia's under it. Let's see if he can make the catch. He does. 1 out. Okay. Whew. All right, now Butler is up. He's 0 for 2. Butler has been hit by a pitch. Apparently, Uribe was 308 pinch hitting. That's pretty good. All right. Butler can bunt, but I'm not going to play that right here. I'm just going to pitch to him normally, and he walks. So that's not a good start there. Here come the big boys. Martinez at 94 pitches. But I trust him more than anything I got in the bullpen, and he does need to get through this inning. So Butler at 59%. I don't think he's going anywhere. Let's pitch. And Clark lines one into left field, a base hit. Butler to second. And he holds. 1 out single. Leach and Mitchell are going to get a shot. Leach already with a single and an RBI. I have no other option, so here we go. He struck him out. 2 outs. And he passes 100 pitches. He's now at 101, but he's got to get Mitchell to get out of this jam. Mitchell could home run. A home run here would tie the game. Martinez set the pitch. Liner. And it's caught by Gonzalez, and that was a good reason to keep him in the game for that play right there. Because I don't think Gibson, I don't think Javier would have made that catch. So, whew, and that was a big one to put a 0 up. We're through 6.5. It's 6-3 Dodgers. That might have been the play of the game right there. Mitchell hits a blooper to center, hit right at Gonzalez, and he makes the catch. Well, nice job there. Defense does happen to play a part in the game, and it helped out right there. That wouldn't have been a home run. It wouldn't have tied it, but who knows what would have happened. We'll never know, and I hope we never do. Okay. Bottom of the 7th. Still, I'd like one more run. Here's Daniels, who has 2 home runs on the game, 2 3-run home runs, trying for the triple home run day. But he'll have to settle for a single and a right. And he could be the 7th run. He's got his 3rd hit of the game, 6 RBI in the game. 68% chance to steal here. I'm not going to go for it. With Scioscia and Javier up next, we're going to try to get a run the old-fashioned way with singles. Scioscia hits one to center. It's moving really slow. Has it got a chance to get out of here? It's over Butler's head, and it is gone. Almost to dead center for Mike Scioscia. That's a 2-run shot. That'll put you over 7 runs. That's the 8th once he touches home plate. Daniels gives him a high 5. Those two guys have all the RBI. His 14th home run of the year. 439 feet is a launch shot. The center field, the Dodgers lead 8-3. Whew, still nobody out. Here's Javier. It's a comebacker. Over to first. That's the first out for Gonzalez, who's going to play the rest of the game now for sure. He hits a ground ball to short. Riles is going to have to hurry. The throw to first. It got him by a hair. 2 outs for Sharperson. And he strikes out. So we're through 7. A 2-run home run by Scioscia gives him some breathing room, and the Dodgers lead 8-3. Now Ramon could go all the way. That'd be awesome. We'll see how the pitches go. But I need at least 2 more outs before I go to the pen. Here's Williams. He's already homered. He strikes out. Here's Kennedy. Comebacker to Martinez. Over to Murray. 2 down. So now it's gravy. Riles is up. I don't want to overthink this. Up by 5. So we're just going to pitch to him. He hits a ground ball. Looks like this is for Harris. Lenny comes in, over to Murray. Got him by a step. And that's something I could have done. I could have taken Harris out. But we left him in, so he's going to get the hit here in the bottom of the 8th. But in the 9th, we might bring Samuel in, who plays second better on defense. All right. Here's Harris, and he lines one into left. Everything's working out. Leaving Gonzalez in, leaving Harris in. He's not going to try for a double. That's the 14th hit, 13th hit for the Dodgers in the game. That's impressive. For Vizcaino, it's a fly ball to left. Mitchell's under it. He's got it. Harris retreats to first. He has a 47% chance of going to second, and he has a 0% chance of me pushing that button. For Martinez, he can try to bunt. He was unsuccessful last time, I believe. Oh, no, it did work. He did bunt correctly. Okay. So with one out, that's what we're going to do. Try to get him in scoring position for Eddie. That's a comebacker. Olivares goes to first. Harris is at second and should score on a single by Murray. He has 2 hits. He's scored 2 runs. 2 for 3. There's the pitch, and he strikes out. So, nice try, moving people around, but didn't work. We go to the 9th. Dodgers lead 8-3. Martinez looking for a complete game. And we're going to pull Harris because Samuel is better at defense. And he will hit in Harris' spot. That should be easy. I think I like the defense. I could bring in Gibson and play left field, although it's a negligible difference there. I like leaving Cal in just in case something goes wrong. He gets a chance to hit again. All right. See if Martinez can do the complete game. We do have Howell and we have Walsh. So great job by Ramon. Started off really shaky. Stuck with him and he's come through. But can he finish it? Dave Anderson coming in to pinch hit for Robbie Thompson. Dave on the season hitting .374 and only 187 at-bats. 12 doubles, 3 triples, 1 home run, 10 RBI. I believe he's better against left-handers, but we'll look. No, he's negligible. It's about the same. He's hit well. Former Dodger. Usually starts against left-handers. That's probably the designation I should have made. There's the pitch. He strikes out. That's a good start. Okay. Olivares is coming up, but he's not hitting. Bill Bass, the catcher, is coming up. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing his name. Martinez should be able to get him out. The ground ball to Martinez over to Murray. 2 down. Well, now all things being equal, let's just let him finish it here, even against the top of this order. We could go to the pin. Jay Howell is very good against lefties, but why pitch him? If I can get out of this with a 5-run lead, he should be able to finish this. And he's still under the expected pitch count. Let's see if he can. Pitch to Butler. He's a comebacker. Butler's fast. Throw to Murray. And he's done it. He finished it. Nice job by Ramon Martinez. Last game of this homestand comes through. And with only 2 guys in the bullpen. They both sit there and wait and watch and don't get up. As Martinez says, I can do it myself. You give me the ball. You trust me. I'll get you through it. I said this game would pin on runs, and although I said 7, 4 was actually needed to win the game. Although if they had only scored 4, I definitely would have gone to the pin at some point. The Dodgers win easily thanks to Cal Daniels' back-to-back half innings of 3-run shots, which is almost as impressive as hitting a grand slam twice in 1 inning, half inning, like Fernando Tatis Sr. But that was against the Dodgers, so we're not going to bring that up. Martinez gets the complete game, wins his 13th of the season. Very impressive. A very good lineup here. He holds them to 7 hits. Does give up a long shot to Matt Williams, but it was a solo. Pitches well. Scatters the hits for the most part. Again, tough beginning. Great second half of the game. 5 zeros in a row. Eddie Murray gets on base twice. Well, 3 times because of the intentional walk. Cal Daniels with 3 hits, a single, and 2 3-run home runs. Scioscia with a 2-run shot. Javier with a hit. Gonzalez with a hit and a nice play on defense in center field. I don't know how he didn't get credit as a great play, but he didn't. Sharperson with a single. Lenny Harris with 2 hits. Only Vizcaino holds the 0 in the hit column as even Martinez gets a hit. Nice pitching by Martinez. 9 runs, scatter 7 hits for the most part. 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 7 Ks. Burkett had plus stuff but gave up 6 earned runs in 4 innings. He had 2 outs. And he gives, let's go back to that 3rd inning. I feel like he was very close to getting out of it. Martinez lines a single. Well, this was not the inning. It was the 4th. Harris walks. Vizcaino's out. Martinez bunts, so he's out. You got a runner at second with 2 out. You intentionally walk Murray, and Daniels hits a 3-run home run to break the game open. And Giants don't score after that. There you see some other stats. A poor play by Kevin Mitchell. Daniels definitely the MVP of the game. The Dodgers go to 20 games over 500. At 61 and 41, when this repopulates, they'll have a 5.5 game lead over the Giants, which is good because they have to go to San Francisco and play 4. And as you saw earlier in the video, it's a 15-game road trip. Although the Dodgers do play well on the road, it's nice to have a little bit of cushion because I don't like managing on the road those last 3 outs. Hopefully we'll get some of our relief pitchers back and have more than just Howell and Walsh in the pen. Plus, the starters have not been, other than Martinez, not reliable. Belcher sometimes is great and sometimes not. Fernando threw a shutout and then he got bombed. So we'll see. But a nice end of the road trip. Again, as you see here, the Dodgers 61 and 41. That's comparable with all the leaders, including Pittsburgh, who's played 2 less games. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time on Missed It by How Much.